from Orlando at CCA Florida headquarters, it's the 2020 edition of Star Search with your host, Captain Lisa Fitzgerald, and Star's right-hand girl, skipper Amanda Kirpin. Tonight, enjoy special guests, live interviews, tips and tricks on how you can succeed in Star, and chances to win special prizes. Now, here's your host, Captain Lisa.
Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you for tuning once again. Welcome to tonight's episode of Star Search. We have some really cool updates on the Star competition presented by Yamaha. Tonight, we're going to tout the trout, the Carolina Skiff Trout Division, and all the great prizes that are available just for catching and entering your spotted sea trout in the Star competition. However, tonight, we have given our skipper, Amanda, shore leave, so I'm manning the helm on my own. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to our weekly broadcast of Star Search. If you are tuning in and you like to catch trout, we hope you're entering them. Hey, Donna, we hope you're entering them in the Carolina Skiff Trout Division to win a new boat. It's just one of the 17 total division that offers you the opportunity to win your share of $500,000 in prizes. And I got to remind you, this is a live stream, which means we want you to be interactive and want to hear from you. So start the comments now. I already see Donna did. We want to hear from you. Give us your shout outs, share, like, comment. It's a Facebook Live free feed. We will enter your comments in the winner's drawing at the end of our live broadcast. We have updates and info to share tonight on tonight's show. But before we get into that, we have a quick set of photos, some comments from past week's Star winner stories, and we want you to share your stories. Submit your photos, videos, or written testimonials to info@ccaflorida.org. And if we use your stories, we'll send you a Star prize package. As a reminder, look right here. This is Katrina and Brian. They spent a day in Pinellas County. Their truck could not hold all the trash that they were able to gather. And Katrina, I know how disappointed you are in all of our Pinellas people. We've got some other great photos to share. How about this? Tony Lupo. Thank you so much. She had some great entries. Her biggest redfish to date. We are so proud of you, Tony, and for all that you do for your nephews. We have some other great pictures here as well. Diane Page, a nice shout out to you for that beautiful redfish that you're entering there and your angle cooler. How about Marcia and Ed Etlett on a star-studded day with their great catches? We also have some other great photos. Susan B. with her ladyfish. Other great pictures to enter. How about these? Lobster. Rick Mackey, we appreciate that. Someone submitted an oyster. I wanted to share with them that those are not eligible in the competition. However, we will enter those photos in the fun photo fishing competition. We also have an amazing catch here from Sean, who caught this beautiful snook out on the beach. And we have some other great snook pictures as well. How about this? Tammy. Woo, Chris, how about that? Tammy with a 44-inch snook from the Cedar Key Pier. Guys, and gals, keep sending us your photos. It's great to see you out there and participating. Just want to remind you to think about this. It only takes one fish to earn your share of $500,000 in prizes. And here's Tony with her great redfish catch. Beautiful catch, beautiful release. It only takes one. That redfish could win Tony a brand new boat. You still have 3 weeks. That's plenty of time to enter your catches, get registered, and start entering those catches. So I must confess, and I need to share something with everyone. Tonight, we're talking about trout. Trout's not my favorite fish to catch. Yes, it's true. There is a fish species that I don't enjoy and I'm not keen on catching, but I have to say, I am not a huge fan of trout fishing, but if it meant that I could win a new Carolina Skiff 17 LS with a 90 Yamaha and trailer, then I'd be trout fishing every day and loving catching them. I have to tell you, there is that beautiful boat that we're going to give away. It's the 17 LS. The trout bite is going on right now. It is along the deeper edges of the grass flats in the afternoons and up in the shallows in the early morning at night. There are huge schools of bait all around, and these are small fries. I like to call them rain minnows because they make little dimples on the surface and it looks like rain. So if you're fishing around those schools of bait, you're going to catch trout. The Carolina Skiff Trout Division is a star favorite and generally has the most entries, but I have to tell you, the non-tagged redfish has surpassed it this year. Over the last few years, however, our first place winner, and this is really odd, our first place winner entered only one catch in the division, and he won. The first place prize, as I mentioned, is a Carolina Skiff 17 LS with Yamaha and trailer. And, you know, seeing a child's face when they catch their first fish and feeling the sun when you cruise with your family, this is what the new LS series for Carolina Skiff is all about and wants to make happen. Beyond designing the #1 fiberglass outboard powered boat in North America, Carolina Skiff's goal is to help create memories, just like Star, so that they will last a lifetime. Because of this, along with their passion for innovation, they developed this new LS series, and it is a boat like no other. It is smoother, quieter, and drier, and the whole family can enjoy. Their design features a fresh new look with a complete hull liner. Not only is the boat's handling and performance improved with that hull liner, but it also has those molded in-bow boxes and stern compartments, as you can see here, that offers plenty of storage. The LS series also has front deck, as you can see, and rear decks that can be used for catching fish or catching sun, whichever you prefer. Also, each of the LS models from the 17 to the 25 comes with a standard molded in swim platform and ladder for easy accessibility in and out of the water, which means scalloping, swimming, going to the sandbars. The Carolina Skiff has it all. At Carolina Skiff, their family is at the heart of everything they create. And to the LS series, fishing, family, and fun on the water is why they provided this 17 LS as the first place prize in the Spotted Sea Trout Carolina Skiff division. So go to their website, carolinaskiff.com, and you can do like I am, drool over some of those amazing boats. We've already talked about the first place prize. Second place prize, how many of you need a brand new power pole? Well, they have a power pole, shallow water anchor, and Danco pliers. Third place prize is a PowerTech propeller gift certificate. So if you're out there and about and you need a gift certificate, third place drawing is a PowerTech propeller. Fourth place is a brand new Bull Bay rod and Florida Fishing Products reel with a rod runner rack so that you can carry your rods to and from the boats. Fifth place is a $250 gift card, $250 gift card, throw raft, personal flotation device. And sixth place is a $150 prize package from Tackle Webs, Thrash Cam Bucket Topper, and Lunacy Cushion. These are some really cool prizes just for catching trout, something I know all of you like to do, right? So as a reminder, if you don't catch that iHeartRadio tagged redfish, you can still win a boat by catching spotted sea trout and entering them in our division. No winners yet, so there's still the Contender, Pathfinder, Carolina Skiff, Hughes Redfisher, all powered by Yamaha and available if you are the first angler to be registered in STAR and a CCA member who catches that iHeartRadio tagged redfish. You'll have a choice of all of those amazing boats. But it's true. I'm going to come back to this. It is true. You can win a boat even though you don't catch an iHeartRadio tagged redfish. You have the Saltmarsh Skiff. You have the Piranha boats in the Open Snook division, the Saltmarsh Skiff in the TH Marine non-tagged redfish division, and again, the Carolina Skiff LS 17-foot in the spotted sea trout division. All of those boats are powered by Yamaha and sitting on a trailer. And I want to share, that's what makes Florida STAR, Florida's largest family fishing competition. And we couldn't offer those and all of these amazing prizes without the sponsors you see here on the screen. They support us. They are wonderful to us. Please take the time, visit their websites. If you have the opportunity and need something that they provide, purchase from them, compliment them for their participating in STAR so that we can again next year offer $500,000 in prizes. They're the reason why we can include boats, and more boats, Yamaha motors, marine electronics, tackle, sunglasses, coolers, Damco pliers, Traeger grills, native kayaks, Cannon downriggers, Papa's Pilar, Devil's River, whiskey, so many amazing things. So, you know, it really puts it in perspective when you see this sponsor list and know that we offer 11 boats, $100,000 in youth scholarships. Do you know to date, we've already awarded $500,000 in youth scholarships in the Academy Sports and Outdoors Youth Scholarship Division. This year, with the additional $100,000, that'll make $600,000 that we will have awarded at the end of 2020. I would have to say that we have a bunch to be grateful for. Many thanks to all of the great sponsors that you saw there. Just a reminder, at the end of this Facebook Live, we will have a question and answer segment. So please type your questions into the comment section on the Facebook Live, and we will try to answer all of them at the end of the show. Sometimes we can't see what you've posted or what you're asking due to your privacy setting. So remember, change your privacy settings when you're watching us and then change them back. We cannot stress enough that you need to be registered and enter your catches to win. I see a lot of you sending me pictures of catches that you've never even entered. So please make sure you enter your catches. We've been talking about the Carolina Skiff Trout Division, but I have to share some other really, really exciting and cool news. Over the Labor Day weekend in Boca Grande, there was a 2017 STAR tagged redfish that was recaptured and released. That fish was 31 inches and still, as you can see, had the green tag attached, but the tag number wasn't legible that we could see what actual fish this was. The captain called us and sent us the photo of his clients. Thanks, Captain Chris Slattery, for sending in that photo. They were not in STAR, nor were they CCA members, so they didn't win an Engel Cooler $1,000 prize package, which is too bad. But the good thing is that this fish is evidence that these STAR redfish that we are releasing are still out there, and you have the opportunity to win But more importantly, it is evidence that these fish are growing up and becoming breeder-sized redfish and acclimating, as it was kind of shared knowledge. This fish was in a school of many other fish, and it's helping to repopulate the areas where we have released fish. This fish was between 18 and 20 inches. It was a Duke Energy hatchery reared fish, and all of those fish were about 18 to 20 inches when it was released. So again, no 2020 iHeart tagged redfish were reported over this past long holiday weekend. So we still have just 18 anglers. That's a lot. 18 anglers who have caught a tagged redfish, but were not CCA members or registered for STAR. So no one has gotten their choice of that new Pathfinder, Carolina Skiff, Contender, Hughes redfish are all powered by Yamaha, sitting on a trailer. I think that's the holy grail. We should be going after that. But please remember, it's easy. You just got to get registered and become a member. Go fishing. Make sure you have the official West Marine measuring device on your boat. You can see it right here. It has all the step-by-step instructions you need to successfully submit your iHeartRadio tagged redfish or any of your other catches. And just remember, every fish you catch can be submitted and has the potential to earn you some really great prizes. So currently we have 22,000 catch entries. That's 22,000 fish that have been entered. We have 6,000 registered anglers in the competition, but that's still not enough. We need more. Every angler helps our fisheries and our marine habitat to be able to be a viable resource. How much trash has been collected since the last time? Well, we have 2,956 5-gallon buckets of garbage. Thanks so much to all of our anglers. And I would like to give a shout out to Derek Snodgrass, who has actually surpassed John Nooney. Derek has 1,134 5-gallon buckets. I want to thank Dane Dellenbach, Luana Engel, Brian Pershing and his wife, Katrina Pershing, Dave Gluyas, Ellen Priest, Lucas Williams, Denise Mock, Alexander Daw, Ty McDougall, Lee Glasser, Jezebel Glasser, Angie Izzy, David Newton, Savannah Tucker. I keep going on down the list. All of you have been so instrumental in helping clean up our waterways. Remember, if you have a youth who needs community service hours, then they can earn them by collecting trash, submitting their photos. But you got to remember, you got to dispose properly of the trash. Don't just pick it up and leave it somewhere. Dispose of it. We're down to the wire, people. Down to the wire. We have nearly 3 weeks remaining, but that still means you have plenty of time. And what other fishing competition gives you 3 weeks? We give you 3 weeks still to enter your catch. It doesn't matter the size or the species. So we hope that we get a lot more entries and that we have the ability to announce that we do have an iHeartRadio tagged redfish winner. If you're fishing anywhere in Florida, get registered and you may just catch one of those redfish, or you could catch a tagged mahi-mahi and win $10,000 cash. Again, it's not the biggest fish that wins. So anglers of all skill levels have the opportunity to win. Look at some of the amazing fish that have been entered. Remember, all the different species of fish can be entered in multiple divisions, but one photo cannot be entered in different divisions. So if you catch a snook, you can enter it in the snook division, but only the snook division. It can't be entered in other divisions. In that day, if you catch a tarpon or a redfish, you can enter those in the open divisions. A few things to remember when you're submitting your entries. Let's check to make sure that your app is updated. We have implemented a new updated app for iPhone users, so those should have automatically updated. But if not, give your app some time to process. You must have the 2020 West Marine official star measuring device in the photos. I see lots of photos being submitted that don't have the device, and please remember those photos are not eligible. The nose of the fish must face the 0 line, and you only have 24 hours from the time that you land the fish to submit those entries. So it does give you time. That's right, Amy, no cheating. We do have the time to get back to our home, fix ourselves a Papa's Pilar, a Devil's River whiskey, sit down, relax, and submit your photos. We have $500,000 in prizes and scholarships to award. And I can't thank our partners enough, because I know they truly believe in STAR, and they believe that we have helped promote the future of our sport, preservation of our habitat, and conservation of our marine resources. And they also provide the ability for STAR to award nearly 100 prizes in this competition. Well, speaking of winners, how will you know if you are a winner? Well, we announced last week that the awards ceremony would be a virtual ceremony, and we will provide a date for that event. We will, however, announce the winners on October 14th, Facebook Live, so that you will know who the winners are. But those winners will receive a call and an email notifying them. We will ship or have those winners pick up their prizes from the Orlando office. So again, we will have a virtual award ceremony. Please remember, Star Search is every Wednesday at 8 p.m. CCA's Winner's Choice is on Wednesdays, and that is $20. So there are 34 prizes to choose from, limited to 100 entries, and those sell out fast. Some of the other great things that are happening is our International Coastal Cleanup Day, which is September the 19th. So I'm going to say you want to double dip on this one. On Saturday, September 19th, when you're out there picking up garbage for International Coastal Cleanup Day, you can also take photos of the garbage that you pick up and submit those into the Costa Kick Plastic Trash Division for STAR, so that you can win some really wonderful prizes. We also have our Coastal Social titled Always in the Game, and that will be October 8th. That is on the CCA Florida Facebook page live, and we will do the contender drawing live. So if you haven't gotten your contender tickets yet, your raffle tickets, please go to the CCA Florida website and you can purchase your raffle tickets there. We do have other big news, and when we have that, we will put those updates on the CCA Florida Star website. So please manage and go to those websites often. You'll have an opportunity to see those. I want to give a big shout out to those who have purchased their official jerseys. We have, look at those amazing jerseys. Again, some really cool jerseys. You can be wearing them and sporting them on the water. They're available now on the CCA Florida store. So go to the ccaflorida.org website and you can pick up your jerseys. Those orders are made to order and to your size. So it takes about 3 weeks to get them, but you could be a superstar and get yours tonight. It's now time to draw tonight's winners. So who are our winners tonight? Our winners tonight are Anthony Bennett, Bobby Brady, and Danette Kinazuk. I hope I said that correct, Danette. Now it's time for our question and answer portion of the show. So let's check out our first questions for tonight. Do the fish have to be within the slot to enter in their division? Donna, very good question. They must meet the minimum slot size for the species. However big the fish is, if there is a upper slot, that does not matter. So they do have to meet the minimum size criteria, but not the upper slot. Have you had a year with no tagged winners? Yes, we have had a year with no tagged winners. Unfortunately, when we have no tagged winners, all of those boats do get sold, and then the proceeds from those boats go back into the youth scholarship division, and that is how we have been able to award this year nearly $600,000 in youth scholarships. Are there any prizes for catching a tagged redfish from a previous year's tournament? Well, Ken, that's a great question. And yes, there are. There's a $1,000 prize package from Engel Coolers. So if you are registered in the competition and a CCA member, you would win a star prize package if you caught one of the previous year's fish. So once the competition is over on October the 4th, make sure that you are getting registered the very next day for the 2021 competition, because if you catch a 2015 through 2020 fish on October 5th from there on out, you have the opportunity to win a $1,000 prize package from Engel Coolers. Next question. How far away from the release site was the 2017 tagged redfish? So, Danette, unfortunately, the actual tag number on that 2017 fish was not legible for us to see where that fish was released. However, there were in 2017 8 iHeartRadio tagged redfish released in Charlotte County. So we believe that that is one of those fish, but I can't tell you honestly how far that fish traveled without knowing its actual tag number. Next question. Where's Amanda? Well, Bobby, hey there. How are you, girl? Captain Bobby Brady here on the show. Amanda had a friend in from town, so we gave her shore leave. We don't often give that, but I'm running the helm today. So you will ship prizes for WCW. I'm going to get in the next one then. Denise, yes, you will definitely get your prize coming up. Another question? Yay! You convinced me. I'm going to do my part to support sponsors and get some Pilar Blonde to make rum runners this weekend. I will tell you that blonde is really, really a great compliment. I would tell you another way to make it, if you want to keep the calories down, is to use Body Armor pineapple coconut water with a twist of lime. It's hydrating and it's very low in calories. Any other questions? Tony, she says she feels like a winner already just by being able to participate in CCA Florida Star Tournament. Thank you for making it fun and exciting and logging a variety of fish. We are so proud of you, Tony. Love seeing your videos. Love seeing your nephews out there. I can't tell you how fun it is for me to get to know so many of you who are watching and so many people who enter your species of fish. It really is great. And I hope that when we're out and about, that if you see me out somewhere, you stop and say hello. I was in Crystal River this weekend, and I said hello to probably 20 or 30 different individuals that all of them knew me from Star. And it's so much fun just getting to know you all. So Do we have any other questions? Is there going to be off-tournament prizes if you are registered for 2021? So if you catch one of the previous year's tagged redfish, there is a $1,000 prize package for that. Also, we do early registration drawings for 8 weeks prior to the start of the tournament, where you will win prizes from Engel and some of our other sponsors. So yes, there will be drawings, and you will have the opportunity to win if you register early. Can you submit a picture of a lot of fish head if a predator grabs your catch on the way to the boat? So Mike, I will tell you, you'd have to put that in the conservation division, because I have no way of knowing exactly what size that fish is, but you can enter that fish in the conservation division. So can a 17-inch non-tagged red be registered in the conservation section? Billy, yes, it can. That's where your undersized redfish would go, is in the conservation division. If you have a redfish that's 18 inches or larger, that would go in the TH Marine non-tagged redfish division for your chance at winning a salt marsh skiff. Any others? Well, I think that is it for tonight's questions. If you were one of our winners that were drawn, please respond to your request for your mailing address so that we can get those packages out to you. Some of the other winners, please know your packages are coming to you as well. That does it for tonight's show. I sure missed our skipper, Amanda, and I look forward to having her back with us next week. I am so proud of all of you for joining us here tonight. A huge shout out to Zach for watching, and to all of you who are watching tonight. We'll be back again next week. We hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. I hope you learned something. If you're catching trout, please submit them in the Carolina Skiff Trout Division. Thank you, Kevin. Join us next week for another episode. Hopefully, we'll be telling you we have a winner in the iHeartRadio Tagged Redfish Division. We may even go live on some of the things. So thanks again for tuning in this week. Just remember, any fin is possible.